Viewers, the focus is back on the top story. Now, as the Alaska summit between the United States President Donald Trump and Russian President Putin has concluded, US President Donald Trump's wife, Melania Trump, has written a letter to the Russian President Vladimir Putin. While the contents of the letter have not been disclosed yet, officials have indicated that the letter was about abducted children. The letter mentioned the abductions of children resulting from the war in Ukraine. Along with that, this letter was hand-delivered to President Putin by President Trump, as Melania Trump did not join the presidents on their trip to Alaska. Well, that's the breaking update. But now joining me on the broadcast is a very special guest, Ambassador Yogesh Gupta, who is a former diplomat. He has held various senior positions, including Ambassador and High Commissioner at the Indian missions in Pakistan, US, Italy, Denmark, Nigeria and Zambia in the past. Appreciate you, Mr. Gupta. Thank you for joining us live on the broadcast. And now we speak of how the summit has been and what it remains to be also in fact, a conclusion for India. If India was counting on a clear and positive outcome from the Alaska summit to avert the additional 25% US tariff on the Indian exports, Donald Trump and Putin did not deliver, at least in the summit. While the failure to reach an agreement has left a dark cloud of uncertainty over India's trade negotiation with Washington, what remains to be the road ahead after the summit for India as far as additional tariffs are concerned?
Well, I think as you mentioned, the result of this summit meeting has been somewhat disappointing, much below than what the expectation was, because there is no announcement of a ceasefire or even a temporary ceasefire. And while the two sides put up a brave face for the media and for their supporters, but those who were present at the summit meetings, as well as the American media, both confirmed that the results have been much below than expectations. And as far as India is concerned, that is the additional tariff of 25% because of the oil that we are taking from Russia. Well, the situation is that it is there, it is very much there, and it is not yet clear whether President Trump would remove that tariff immediately or when he would do that. I think a lot would depend on how we respond, particularly in regard to the trade talks that we are going to have with the Americans on, I think, 25th of this month. And I think the Americans are going to review the whole thing in light of this summit meeting as to where they stand and what kind of approach they should take. They will also consult with Europe, they will also consult with Ukraine and so on. So they will do their homework, and after that, I think they will decide where they are.